Hey folks, Rob here, and this evening we're going to I tried to do this earlier today, but it started raining on me. We're supposed to get some real strong storms tonight, so I tried to do this earlier and it started raining, but we're going to be using our mid-10 bore sighter here to try and bore sight this 350 Legend pistol. I've mounted this CV Life 2.5 to 10 on it, and we're going to try and bore sight this. I think it's, the sun's gone down enough that we can see the laser well, and according to my list here, the number 5 collet is the right collet to use. It has that information on the little pamphlet here on which one to use for what specific caliber. So we're going to put on our number 5, and they're not numbered, they're just, that's the order in which they're in the case. And we're going to put this in our 350. This is the mid-10, the little laser bore sighter. Has a real nice bright little red laser. I don't know if you can see it shining there. I don't want to shine it right directly on the camera lens, but we are going to, and this gun is unloaded, magazine's out. We're going to insert this into our bore so we can go a little further. We want to get it in there to where it starts, you start to feel a little resistance. I think I got the number 5. Yeah, there we go. Now what I like to do to tighten it is, once you get it in there, is to give this a turn. Align it with the bore. So now we have our laser mounted in our bore, and it's fairly tight. I can see it. So what we're going to do, I got a sight-in target set up down there, and what I want to do is I want this rifle to be about 2 inches low. I want to set the crosshairs about 2 inches. So I'm going to put the red dot on the center of the target down there, and then I'm going to adjust the crosshairs to where they're about 2 inches lower than I can tell right now I'm going to have to come to the right quite a bit, and this is at about 30 yards. So now we're going to have to go down. Let me turn it because it's going to take several turns. Oh yeah, I can see that. So I want the red dot on the target, and I want the crosshairs. I was going the wrong way. I actually was going the right way before I started. So let's zoom her up to 10 power so I can see a little bit. So let's see if I can steady us there. Get our eyepiece focused. This is not the best. I should have brought the sandbags. This is not the right, I could have done better with the sandbags on it. So I've got my red dot on the center. And the crosshairs are about, I'm having trouble doing this. Let me pause you a minute and go get the sandbags. Okay, now I got our high wild bags. We can turn up here and turn our laser back on and see where we're at. laser has drooped down a little bit there. Let me check it here. That's the problem with anything with a cage on it. It makes it hard to, because it doesn't allow the flare on this to go completely into the bore. So it's not as accurate as it could be. If you was using this in a regular rifle, it would be much more accurate. So let's get our dot in the center of the target, and then let's get our crosshairs where they need to be. I'm much steadier now than I was, so. So there's about 2 inches of drop. And there's dead center. So this one should be on paper. Should be. So let's test this theory out. Let's see how close we are. And then we'll adjust from there. So let me turn our bore sighter off and remove it from our bore. Don't ever forget to remove your bore sighter. See, this taper here is not on it. When you got a cage, it's not, it holds it out far enough that your taper doesn't get up into the bore as far as it could. Now that's just an issue you're going to have with guns with a a muzzle flash or something like that on the end of a regular rifle or something. You're not going to have that issue with. So we got that one bore sighted. Should be close, should be on paper. So let me put this away so we don't, we want to make absolutely sure that this thing is out of the bore before you ever take a shot. Because you will blow yourself and your gun up real quick. You leave this in the bore. So let's load up a couple rounds and see where we hit. This is the 350 Legend. This will be the first shots out of it ever. So let me load up and we'll put a couple shots down range. So the ammunition we're going to be trying out with this is the Winchester. This is the 145 grain full metal jacket, and this first shots through this 350 Legend pistol is going to be sponsored by Richard Chavez. Richard Chavez supplied the ammunition for some of these tests with the 350. I've been waiting to go to the range, but the range is shut down, so 25 yards is 30 yards going to have to do for now. So I got us 3 rounds in our magazine, and we're just going to see where it's hitting and if it'll shoot and if it'll function, and see what we need to do from there. So this will be the first shots through the Bear Creek Arsenal Gen 2 350 Legend. All right, we chambered our first round easy enough, and we're going to see where we hit down there. And we hit, I want to try and find my brass, so, and we did chamber, so we chambered our next round. We hit to the right, so let's see if we can make a down and dirty adjustment here. We will get our crosshairs here on the center, and let's try one more round right there. See what we done. We're right at 2 inches low, so our elevation's perfect. So trying to use that bag, but it's not gonna work out. Well, that went too far the other way, so I took it too far. Let's see, I need to go right is backwards, so I need to go left, which would be forward. All right, let's take one more shot. We're still right at that 2 inch low mark, so we just got to get our windage right. Well, I took it too far the other way. So I went too far. All right, so I need to come to the left, and left should be forward. If I'm maybe it's not. Let's load us up 3 more rounds. Apparently I'm turning it the wrong way. But so far it's functioned 100%. That's the first 3 rounds fired perfectly. They just, I've got my windage way off. So the bore sighter got us on target, just a few inches to the side there. Well within being on paper. So, all right, let's see what we done, if anything. Okay, so we moved it a little further. Right, let's take it a few more turns. I'm not sure where that one hit. I hope I didn't shoot off the paper. Hell, I should have. Okay, so I'm moving it in the right direction now. I'm about 2.5 inches right yet. So let's load us up 3 more. We'll probably end up shooting this box. I'm really pleased that it's functioned, especially with these full metal jackets. Of course, I've done a lot of prep on this gun, making sure that everything was, you know, lubed and tight, and the gas block was where it needed to be, and well, I swear. All right, let's. let's try that. I may have went way too far. Yeah, too far. All right, now we get closer. Well, it must have been our 3 rounds. Or was it? It didn't hold back on the last one that time. I hope I can find that brass. I think this one should be close. I have been wanting to shoot this thing forever. You guys know how it is to have a new gun and not be able to shoot it. Those look pretty good. We didn't hold open on that one either. So we're not holding open, but it's functioning. That's the main thing. Let's put 3 more rounds. I got her where I want her now. And we'll go down there and take a look at our target. Ah, hell. Let's just shoot them all. Let's just see if she'll function from a full magazine. All right. I'm going to aim at the lower right-hand diamond. And we should shoot about 2 inches low. All right. Didn't hold open on that one either. But I can live with not holding open as long as it's and hopefully that'll start breaking in. Might be the light loads too. The 145s might just be a little not hardly enough of them to cycle the bolt back. So anyway, let's take a look at that target. It's I'm pretty impressed. I'm going to pause you here, see if I can find my brass, then we'll go look at that target. Alright folks, here's a look at our target. Our first shot was right here, and then second shot was here. Third shot I went all the way over to here. I put 2 there and 1 there, and then I started bringing it back. Finally we got 1 here, and the last 2 shots I took were right there. So those 2 shots are about, let's see, from center to center, you're talking 3.295 of an inch, 0.3 of an inch. And so our last, now this is 8 shots best as I can count, my hillbilly counting, but there's 8 shots right there. I was aiming right here, so we are about, let's see, from the center of this group we're about 2 inches low. So from the center of that group to the center of this group's about 2 inches, and there are 8 shots right here, and these 8 shots, with the exception of the 1 flyer, from about center to center is 0.6 inches. So 6.9, about 7/10 of an inch. So that was 8 rounds. That's about a 30-yard zero with the, and that's about 6/10. My little granddaughter's in here helping me out. She's over there using my target dots to make stickers with. So she's over there with me. We have her tonight. So I thought I'd make this video. That was the first time I got to shoot the 350 Legend. I've been waiting to go to the range, but the range is closed down, so that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. So thought we'd just get down here, do a 25-yard zero, 30-yard zero, closer to 30, and get it zeroed in for that. It should be pretty close at 100 with that zero. So, and we were shooting the Winchester 145 grain 350 Legend. These were sent to me by our buddy Richard Chavez. He is a sponsor of these first shots. All 20 rounds function flawlessly. I did have a few that failed to lock the bolt back on the last round, but and it was throwing them about the somewhere between the 4 and 5 position, so it might be slightly under gas, maybe just a little bit. Maybe with the heavier ammunition it would be it would do better, but maybe slightly under gas, which would cause it not to lock back. But I can live with it not locking back as long as it you know, functions well. And but guys, that's a pretty impressive 8-shot group. I mean, that's literally, and I know that's just at about 30 yards, so that's not a far distance, but that does tell me that the 350 Legend is capable of some very good accuracy. So anyway, guys, I hope you appreciate the video. Leave me a comment, leave me a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe. If you're in the market for a laser bore sighter, this mid-10 worked out real good, got me on paper. First shot was right here, so my elevation was perfect where I wanted it. I was just off on windage. So anyway, guys, I appreciate it, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.